the world, let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoid the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said and think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. For the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we ain't gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Change the world, let's 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 change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fight.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good? I said, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. There's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. What's good, man? You'd be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. You know, never give up, never give in. Let me say this for y'all. I've been really discouraged on this YouTube shit lately, man, because of this, how they discriminating against me, man. I've been really discouraged a little bit, but the show must continue, man. The show must go on, man. Let me tell y'all something. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We got disease X on the verge. We got war on the verge. We have financial crisis on the verge. We have an alien invasion on the verge. Are you ready? What's good, BH? Are you ready? We got a lot we're facing. We have a lot up ahead of us. We have a daunting task up ahead of us. Are you ready? Are you prepared mentally? Are you prepared physically? Are you prepared financially? Are you prepared spiritually? Are you prepared? Let me ask you, are you ready? That's what's up, Eat. Doing your man work. That's what's up, bro. No one is ready for this stuff. Shit, I'm ready. I'm ready. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm ready. You know why I'm ready? Because I'm mentally ready, physically ready, emotionally ready, spiritually ready, and I'm working on financially being ready. You know, I'm working on being financially ready. I'm gonna be ready. I'm already living life as if it's going down. I already make wise decisions as if it's going down. I'm already preparing like it's going down because it's going down. And what I mean by going down is not nothing bad. What I mean by going down is not excuse me, I'm so sorry. What I mean by going bad is not nothing bad. It's not nothing negative. It is what it is. These things that we're facing, we face on a daily, everyday basis. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody's talking about doomsday and end the days and all this dumb crap, right? When people are facing doomsday every day on this planet, people go through doomsday. Every day on this planet, or very frequently on this planet, people go through great shifts and great changes in the end of their way of life. People face this every day. Let me break something down to you. Why do you think there's so many migrants flooding into America for a false sense of security? Why do y'all think there's so many migrants flooding into America with this false sense of security? Because it's bad where they're from. It's doomsday where they're coming from. They're running from doomsday. They're running from the end of days. They're going through their doomsday period. Could you imagine how bad it would have to be in your country? Walk with me and listen to me. Could you imagine how bad it would have to be in your country for you to take your whole family and grab what you could carry? Now listen to this. Everybody's so dumb in America. They're so naive and they're waiting on being selfish and worrying about themselves. Could you imagine something so dramatic and so serious happening in your hometown that you had to grab your family, your children, your wife, your family, and grab a bag and put the most belongings that you could carry in a bag or a few bags and walk to the next country and walk to the next country? Can you imagine how much doomsday you would have to be facing to just get up and walk away from your house that you've been living in and that you own, that you've been living in for 20 years, 10 years? Could you imagine how much serious doom you would have to be have to be going through to walk to another country? These people are leaving, and all of them aren't walking, but these people are leaving their countries, Africa, India, Arabia, this, that, Mexico, Guatemala, what's that shit? It's so many countries they're coming from. Facts, but yo, Big Bad A, my only thing is no matter if you do, it's the system is all around us. So what? You can't control the world, bro. You can control your environment. You can control yourself. You cannot control. See, this is what people have to understand. This world is never going to be perfect. Look, this world is never going to be perfect. If there has to be a matrix system, there has to be a system in place. Let me explain something to you, bro. If there was no grid system, if there was no lights, half of y'all wouldn't have survived this long. If there was no matrix system, half of y'all wouldn't have survived this long in your fucking life. You think you would have made it this long without a medical field? You think you would have made it this long without a job? You think you would have made it this long in your life without a grocery store? You wouldn't have fucking made it this long. We have to stop trying to be so anti-government and anti-America when we're here. There's nothing you can do about this unless you create your own system. You can't complain about what another man put in place if you ain't trying to create your own system. You can't complain about the system another man put in place if you don't have an alternate solution. You can't. It's like saying this: I don't like my job, but I'm just going to quit my job because I just don't like it. I don't have any other means of income. I don't have any other means to take care of myself, but I just don't agree with my job, so I'm just going to quit and don't like it. You could do that, but if you do that, you ain't gonna have no means of income. You're not gonna have no finances coming in. So until you replace your position, until you replace your job, until you ain't gonna have no system. Man. Yeah. So listen, but I'm not saying I know. Look, this is what I'm saying. E. We do need to live normally. We do need to go to natural life. We do need to go back to normal natural life. But the thing about normal and natural life is most people are so out of whack. They're used to the system. They're used to the chips. They're used to the sodas. They're used to this bullshit. They're used to cigarettes. You got to have beer every day. You got to have coffee every day. You got to have this every day. Most people are so wrapped up in the system itself, they ain't never going to goddamn be able to have a life for themselves. Now, the reason why, all right, it's okay. What I'm trying to say is I'm not against nobody. They got to purge that, brother, me included. Everybody got to get rid of that shit. Everybody's so conditioned. And so I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm so made and found in myself. I don't even really care for nothing anymore. Like to want this and want that. You know what? The only thing I want is a nice house and some land and a nice 2-3 nice cars that are dependable. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else, man. I want to have somewhere to be buried and somewhere to live at. That's it. And somewhere to leave my kids when I die. Somewhere my kids can live when I die. That's it. I just want to free my children and free myself and free my family if I can and free my people if I can. That's it. That's it. Everybody's so wrapped up into the illusions. When shit starts happening, let me explain something to y'all. Yes, for the last 2 days, we've been having an alien invasion. For the last 2-3 days, we've been getting aliens invading our atmosphere. They've been coming in, big time coming in. Look, no, you got to understand. Look, if you got your ducks in a row, that's all you can do. By you having your ducks in a row, that will motivate everybody else around you to get their shit together. You know, me doing what I'm doing, right? This Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, Big Bad A Online shit, right? By me doing this, everybody around me is starting to change. Everybody around me is starting to change. By me doing what I'm doing, everybody I know is starting to want to do what I'm doing. Everybody I come across is starting to try to, oh, I want to do that. I was thinking about doing a podcast. Oh, I want to this and that. Oh, people listen to you? What you be talking about? I think I've been doing this for 5 years. I ain't doing this for online clout. I don't get up on here for recognition and all that. You feel me? I'm doing this to try to make a difference in this world. So look, look, by me doing what I'm doing, everybody around me is changing. My daughter wants to make videos. My sons want to make videos. Everybody. So the only thing you can do in this world, bro, to make a grand effect is be the change that you want to see in the world. And everybody around you will see you change, and they will see your results from the change, and then they'll imitate and duplicate your change. And that's how you spread positivity and spread change and create a different environment around you, by changing yourself and living righteous and living balanced yourself. And then everybody else will want that. So that's all you can do. You cannot, like me, I'm gonna tell you something. When you get too big, right? When you get too big in popular opinion, in the public views, when the world starts perceiving you as the reality, and as they start coming to you for um for information and shit like that, and ways and think, and when the people start entrusting in you, the larger you become, the more dangerous it becomes, because the reason why is this world has put so many trillions upon trillions upon trillions of dollars into keeping you brain dead and dumb, right? So they're dumped trillions. They have invested trillions of dollars and millions of hours to keep you away from who you're supposed to become, right? So when whoever the entity or the church or the person or the doctor or whatever, it is getting spooky out here. Facts, life coach. Look, whoever the doctor, whoever it is, the more public opinion you have, the more power you have. It goes against what they have invested so much in to keep everybody dumbed down. So you have to understand, when you try to save everybody, you're only putting a target on your back, because you're going against the status quo when you try to save everybody, because status quo under the European American umbrella has been created to break us down and keep us out of our true positions in life. So when you're going against that, and we're not trying to go against that, I'm not trying to go against that. I'm just trying to be a decent human being on this planet Earth with all this crazy shit going on, right? I'm trying to walk righteously in the during my time on Earth. So just doing that, if you get to the point where you start changing people, they will knock you up out of the matrix, because the matrix itself was created, like I said, to keep people out of the positions of themselves, to keep people out of the seat of power they're supposed to be in. But like I said, y'all, let me explain something to y'all. Most people are so brain gone and brain dead, they can't receive the truth, even if they are if it's given to them. That's why I made that live the other day. You can't handle the truth. We're living in a time where most people can't even fathom the truth. Nah, the beast ain't saved y'all. The beast didn't save y'all. The beast is draining you, and he's leading you to him. Look, the beast ain't save y'all. He's drained you and leading you to him slowly but surely. The more satanic practices you practice on a day-to-day basis, it's more tally marks on your evil side, your negative side. What I just say, bro? This is what I'm saying, bro. You just got to walk the path, man. You got to find the path of righteousness and walk that path. That's all that you can do on this planet Earth. If you walk strong enough, if you walk bold enough, if you walk decent enough, people will follow you on your path. But the path itself is already trodden. The path itself is already paved. If it wasn't for the system, we'd be doomed. Most people would be doomed. Look, if it wasn't I said, if it wasn't for the system, most of y'all wouldn't have made it this far in life, is what I said. Most of y'all would have been dead. Let me tell you something, bro. There's people on there's people on this earth who are living good. There's country people. Say them, for instance, the country man, the good old country black man or the good old country white man. He's living good. He's hunting his animal. He's hunting his meat. He's skinning his meat. He's cooking his meat on the fire like you're supposed to. He's drinking his wine. He's making his wine. He's drinking his alcohol to kill the worms and to balance out his gut and his balance in his intestines. The country man, the wild man, the nature man is already living. There's farmers on this world who's living the way they're supposed to. There's good old country grandmamas, black, white, European, all races who are living right. There's grandmamas who can go in that garden right now, pick some shit out that garden and feed their whole families. They could dig a root out the ground, shake it off, have some sweet potatoes, some potato. Like, there are people who know how to live because they've been living righteous and natural since the beginning of time. Y'all, Dorito eating, Mountain Dew drinking people will not make it because you don't have natural life skills. The people like you know how to grow shit. You might make it. And I'm not talking about you in particular. I'm talking about the people in society who are McDonald's eaters, Burger King for lunch, Cookout for dinner, this and that. Yes, botany. What's good, Rob? What's good? What's up, Chris? Look, the people in life who don't have any survival skills would not fucking make it without the system, bro. Little kids would get bacterial infections and shit. Little kids would go through this, go through that. Shit, I'm dealing with stuff. There's stuff that my kids would get sick, not sick with, like skin rashes and all. There's stuff that you can't do nothing without modern medicine. You need ointments and creams and shit like that. If you don't know how to make the salves and how to make the ointments and how to make the bandages from nature and how to do this, most of us wouldn't have made it. And that's the facts, bro. If you can't go to Walmart and get some of that good old Neosporin, some Band-Aids and this and that, man, most people would have lost foots, lost toes, lost hands. We need the system. I am not against the system. I am against evil people, bro. We did lost that knowledge, but that's why people like me are coming back to tell people, get back to reality. That's what people like me are for. And I'm not even 100% in nature, in this, in that. I'm 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is it's all about applied knowledge. But look what we're having to deal with. So now we got disease X. Look. So we got disease X. Fair use. Let's just see what this disease X is from the World Health Organization. Let's see what they say this is, okay? Because this is a new buzzword going around right now. Everybody's talking about disease X. It's a new buzzword. It's actually something to be thought about. So let's listen.
Welcome to WHO. My name
Fair
is
use.
Alexander, and today we wanted to do a short video to help explain something called Disease X, which we're hearing a lot about. I have with me our expert, Dr. Bernadette Murieux. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, you too.
So first question off the top, is there a disease out there right now called Disease X?
No, there is no disease called Disease X.
So people have been hearing about this Disease X, however, because WHO issued a list of certain diseases. What is that list?
The list is a way to prioritize our efforts. I mean, WHO and all the partners working with WHO on certain diseases that have the potential to give rise to a severe epidemic and for which we don't have enough or no medical countermeasure, meaning no drugs, no vaccine. So it's really to focus this effort on this specific group of disease. Just mention that is not an exhaustive list of diseases.
Yo, that's crazy,
There are other
boy.
diseases that can give rise to huge epidemics, but this one is only focusing on disease for which we have not enough drug and vaccine.
So it's a list asking that donors, that researchers, that scientists focus on these particular diseases that we're concerned about. So these are diseases that exist, except for at the end of the list, we wrote Disease X. What was the idea of putting this disease that you said does not exist at the end of our list.
So disease X is a concept. Let's say it's a placeholder to be
A
sure that if we
placeholder.
have a new disease, completely new disease, or a disease we know but not enough and suddenly emerge and is more severe or spreading everywhere, we will have a space to put the disease and to know that we need to put efforts on, in terms of research to get drugs and vaccine, let's say.
So in a way, it's a reminder to remember the unknown.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Dr. Merck.
Thank you to you.
If you are interested in learning more about disease X or the rest of this list of priority pathogens, go to who.int, our website, and you can search for the R&D blueprint. That will take you quickly to the list. Thanks very much.
All right. So that was the World Health Organization, right? Those are the powers that be. That is the system. That is the matrix. Those are the creators. Those are the ones who deal with our science and genes and viral shit. They're doing all that. So look, they just told you they have a name for the next virus before the virus even comes out. They have a placeholder for the next dangerous, more deadly virus that's potentially going to come out. Now look, now see, let's keep doing. So I've been hearing this. So about 3 months ago, that one I just showed y'all was not even that long ago. Now I'm gonna show you one. Let me show you one 3 months ago. They're calling disease X. They're saying disease X is 20 more times deadlier than COVID. Fair use. It can cause another. See, it's 20 times deadlier than COVID. So I ain't gonna play no more of that, but what I'm saying is potential viruses. You know, we got problems. Financial crisis. Everybody's accepted what's that? BRICS. What all countries are involved in BRICS?
What all countries are involved in BRICS?
All right, BRICS is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Everybody. Yeah, it's all right. I don't care about none of this shit no more. It's okay. We got BRICS, right? All of the main continents, not states, not America. We're not involved. We're not included. All of the main continents around the world have united and created a new currency. But America's not involved. America has they're not included. So what does this mean? What does this mean for America? This means for America that America's about to be left out of the world's financial race. This means America's about to be left alone on the world financial race. This means America's about to be forgotten in the world financial race. How would I say such a thing? I'm not a financial analyst. How do I know shit like that? What do? We've been dominating everybody for the last 100, 200 years. That's what we did. We've been boom, 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 boom. We've been, it dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped the bomb on me. Did you turn me on, babe? You dropped the bomb on me, baby. You dropped the bomb on me. Man, we dropped the bomb on me. No, Africa's sellouts. Africa is the land of this and the birthplace of this, but the leaders of Africa are sellouts. The leaders of Africa are sellouts. They took out all the real ones. Muammar Gaddafi hold on. What was Muammar Gaddafi offering to his citizens?
Where was Muammar Gaddafi offering to his citizens?
What? So, all right, I can't find no video. Forget video. Let me tell you something. Muammar Gaddafi was an African president of Libya, right? For one, Muammar Gaddafi was giving Barack Obama millions of dollars, giving the government, U.S. government, millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, right? For what? I don't know. That's not my business. But what I'm trying to say is he was a donator and highly sought after by Barack Obama. He was loved by Barack, right? Turn around. Muammar Gaddafi gave free housing to his citizens in Libya. Free housing, free house, no rent, no money. Muammar Gaddafi gave rights to the women, rights to family, and more importantly, what he was coming out with his own money. Muammar Gaddafi was the first president in the world who was trying to come up with their own money. And guess what? Hillary said, hell no. And she pushed the button. And they knocked Muammar Gaddafi live. They knocked him off live on CNN. I am the president. Some of the saddest shit you ever see in your life. You should never see what they show on TV, but they don't even allow us to talk. But you show a lynching of a president. They lynched Saddam Hussein live on TV. That shit was savage. That shit was savage. I never seen a public lynching in America. This ain't slavery days. What the hell is going on? In the early 2000s, they had a public lynching on TV, live on CNN, live on MSNBC, live on every news thing. Y'all forgot? Did y'all forget? I am the president. That shit means nothing. So y'all better wake up and understand we got real problems. We have real problems. You know, and I'm not trying to let's say this. I love America, but America's gonna be left alone. We're on our own now, baby. And now we got all these million. I'm glad you remember, BH. That's what's up. Now we have all these millions of migrants here. They're going to be fucking your daughter. They're going to be fucking your son. They're going to be integrating and multicultural and stealing your culture. They're going to integrate into your culture and take over your family from within. Did you know the Islamic plan? I do. And I'm not going to talk about it. But one of their main plans is to infiltrate within. They're talking about taking their women and making babies with black women and making babies with American women and stuff like that. That's what their plan is. That's why they brought all them rat feet Indian men over here. They brought all them rat feet, rock toe feet ass Islamic men over here to take over your women, to infiltrate and mingle and intermingle with your women, because they know the American man has made impotent. The American man has become useless. The American man is useless. The American man is weak. The American man's back is broke. He's weak. He's chubby. He's fat. He's soft. He's like a marshmallow man. Woohoo! The Keebler elf, the Kool-Aid man. The American man is soft. The American man can't even pass military training. The American man can't even pass military training, boot camp. They're soft. They're soft. TD Jakes is soft too. He's a super bottom. They're all soft. Big Kool-Aid ass Satanists. Soft. If you worship God, why you messing with little dude? Messing allegedly. I ain't gonna sue me. Don't sue me. These niggas is whack. Yeah, and whacker than that is y'all who wake up and listen to TD Jakes every fucking morning. Listen to that bald loser saying some shit every day. And y'all been doing that for years. Making your grits, making your fat slave food, listening to TD Jakes. This is y'all's culture. It's not mine. It's not my culture. I'm an African lost in America. I'm an American lost in Africa. I'm a black man mixed up in America. I'm just here. We just here, man, making the best. Making the best and being respectful and trying to stay out the way. I'm just here. Paying my dues, paying my taxes, and paying my tithes. Nigga, I'm here. Y'all better get your shit together, though. Everybody want to believe all these fake narratives. Russia's this and that. Putin is bad. Oot. How everybody else in the world can't stand? How is the only nigga who's trying to stand up for themselves bad? How is 3-4 niggas trying to stand up for themselves bad? Everybody ain't supposed to be holding hands. Every time America goes to a nation, the president dies, and then some fake popsicle stick nigga comes up right after. Yes, and we believe in the policy of democracy and equality and homosexuality. Don't counsel me, man. Don't counsel me, man. Y'all better get your mind right. That's all I know. It don't even matter to me no more. I'm gonna tell you about the alien invasion too. Cause yesterday, let me tell you about this alien invasion so I can stop talking about politics and government, because I'm very deep and the government don't want to hear this shit. Nah, I ain't talking about Bama. I fuck with Bama. I don't fuck with nobody. I ain't talking about none of them niggas. Fucking everybody. Look, alien invasion, right? The last couple of days, the sky's been getting blocked. The sky is very crystal clear today because they're here now. They're here now. They landed. They came in. They transitioned in. They got where they got to go, right? But for the last few days, about 3 days, really 2 strong, but 3. I say 3, but about 2 strong. I've been feeling like jittery, anxiety, that butthole where your butthole's quivery and you feel like anxiety, right? I've been feeling that real strong. And the day before yesterday was almost like a sense of fear. I was taking my kids and my family to a restaurant. We went to this Indian restaurant, and then we went to the Sky Zone, the jumping place after, right? So as I went when I was driving to the Indian place, man, I was feeling scared as fuck. Nah, portals are real. All that stuff's real. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Portals are the only way you can get in and out this dome. This is a dome we're in. You can't get in and out this dome unless you use portals and time rifts. That's the only way to get out of here. That's the only reason why aliens could come back and forth in and out of this time zone, this rift, is because in and out the dome is because they're pushing through time. They could zip through the dome moving so fast. Like, okay, if you know how to bend time, you could bend time to the point where if you know how to, it's like when you're driving fast. Let me break it down simply for you can understand what this is. It's like if you're driving fast, you're driving so fast, when you stop driving, you still feel tingly and you feel like you're floating. If you drive fast, this is how moving through time works. Miles per hour. This is simply how moving through time works. Time shifting works. Miles per hour. If you're driving 30 miles per hour, you will get through the hour. You will have driven 30 miles within the hour. If you're driving 60 miles an hour, you will have gotten 60 miles within an hour. So if you're going 1,000,000 miles an hour, you will have traveled 1,000,000 miles in an hour. That's simply how time travel works. Simply and easily, that's exactly how it works. The speed you travel at will get you the distance within the hour or that time frame. So if you're going light speed, you will go light speed within that blink of time. If you're flying in a jet, you're going 700 miles an hour. So it's not instant, but it's, if you're going in an airplane, you're going about 250 miles an hour. So you're going 250 miles in 1 hour. That's how time speed goes. That's how time travel goes. So if you're able to move faster, you can instantly get somewhere, but you didn't instantly get there. You've pushed so fast through time that you almost went to a disappearance you almost disappeared because you bent time. And you met the two time lapses instant because you move that fast. See, people don't understand how this shit works, but that's simply and easily how time shifting is. It's about the distance and the speed of distance you're going, miles per hour. Simple. They breaks this shit down simple for y'all. So if you want to time travel, get you something that goes fast as fuck and you can time travel. You want to get out this planet, you got to move fast enough, or else you will hit that dome and your ass gonna go pow. But if you're moving 1,000,000 miles an hour, you can through the dome because you got them moving so fast you bent through the time. Y'all don't understand it, or do you now? Yes, you do now. Big Bad Ed just showed you. Because I'm one of those aliens who been through time. I do it every night when I dream. When I dream, my body and my spirit goes out of my body and I go into the universe. I go into different planets. I go to different realms. I go where dead people are. I go in the sun sometimes. I go to the moon sometimes. I go into the ocean sometimes when I'm in my spirit realm. I spirit travel almost every night unless I'm very tired and my body just needs to recharge. Sometimes your body just wants to recharge like a battery, and it just does that. But if your spirit is strong enough, you could travel the universe because spirit is not bound by physical limitations. The spirit can go through walls. The spirit will rise up out your body and go through the roof and go into the sky in the middle of the night. And that's why niggas be like, my dream was dark. You know, nigga, you was just flying through space. My dream was dark. No, nigga, you was in space. You just didn't go nowhere. You just went straight up. And you was in space. So your ass, when you woke up, you come back. But you was out talking to people, you're dreaming, you're talking to people, you're with your dad auntie, your dad mom, and this and that. You're in the spirit realm. It's not a joke. Life is not a joke. This life is a blessing from God. Stop taking it as a joke. Stop waking up every day, getting high and drunk and thinking that's what life is about. That's what life is about. It's not about what you think it is. It's not about having fun. Oh, it's going to have some fun. No, life is about mission complete. Work your move, do your task, complete your mission. That's what this shit is about. That's what it's about. It was never about what they said. It was never about none of that. It's always been interdimensional, multiverse, multi-spatial, multi-vast existence. But they've put shit to keep you in a box, to keep you dumbed down, to keep you where you only dream blackness when you sleep and you don't have spiritual freedom to go out into the universe as you please. I can go to the sun and it ain't hot in the spirit realm. I can swim in lava in the spirit realm. It's not hot. I could go into the deepest crevices of the ocean in my spirit, in my spirit, and it's only like it feels wet, but it ain't. You ain't gonna drown because your spirit doesn't breathe air. Your spirit is etheric. Your spirit is energetic. Your spirit is everlasting. So if you keep giving your spirit and your energy to all these dumbass movies, TV, this, that, this, woo, 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 you keep giving your energy to all this stuff. What's good, Big O? You keep giving all your energy to all these external things, you'll have no spiritual power for yourself. You'll have no spiritual power. Build your spirit up, because your spirit is the only thing you have. Everything on this planet that you're touching and physically playing with right now is just for the physical experience, and it's a lot of it is like things like traps. A lot of it is things like traps, like whimsical ideas and fantasized ideas, like video games and movies and shit, things to keep you, to keep you bogged down. Well, what if unicorns were pink? What if, that would be cool if this was real. And then your dumb ass out chasing a dream. It's all an illusion. So you won't build up who you are. You won't build up yourself. You won't build up your spirit and your spiritual power just to chase somebody else. And I'm not talking about somebody who's powerful and positive, because I'm gonna tell you something. The only reason why I am who I am today, because I listen to powerful, positive people. I read the Malachi York books. I read this. I did this. I studied that. I've watched thousands of documentaries. I fact checked everything. I crossed data, referenced everything. I studied other people's cultures. I studied other people's books. I read the Bible. I read the Quran. I read the Torah. I read some of the Goetia, some of the evil satanic books. I know how everybody's moving. I understand what everybody's intentions are. So now I know what to really do. I know how to really move, because I'm not bound by none of that bullshit. Most people are bound. Big Betty's not bound. Big Betty's free. Only physically bound, because the physical world is physical. You have to eat. You have to sleep. You have to shit. You have to bathe yourself, take a shower. You have to brush your hair. You have to comb your hair. You have to on Earth. Earth is a physical, constant, consistent thing. Earth is not I'm just going to get here and not do nothing. That ain't Earth. Then you're going to die. You might as well go back. Go back to the spirit realm. Leave your body and go back. Because this planet, this Earth is for the people. This is for doing. This is for doing. This is not a place for fantasy. This is a place for reality. This is a place for what it is. This is what's going on right now. It's a lot of shit going on, and y'all better get ready for it. Have food in your house. Have bandages. Have ointments. Have it. Get it. It's not always going to be. Look, it was a soda. A root beer soda that I could buy that was like very expensive. It was like $7 for a 6-pack at the store. It was the only root beer with no natural flavors. It was one of the only sodas with no babies in it, right? So I used to buy it. I'm talking about I'm buying it. Guess what? They took it off the shelves. They don't even carry it no more at the store. You know why? You swipe your fucking card. You swipe your card. They know who's buying shit. They know what's going on. They know what's going on. So guess what though? I looked it up where the soda's at because it's a specific soda. It's Louisiana soda, a root beer out of Louisiana. No natural flavors in it, right? The root beer is so delicious, so clean. It's pure, it's delicious. So yeah, I do. All that shit lives in me. All of it lives in me. Look, I found out a place where it's at now, but guess how much it is? It's $9 for the 6-pack at the store I found it at now. But guess what? I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna go buy them all. Because what I realized is something that y'all don't. The good stuff, the real stuff is going away. You do. You do, bro. You got to buy little amounts from everywhere so they won't catch on to your sales patterns. But when you swipe your buy low bonus card, when you swipe your Food Line bonus card, MVP card, when you swipe your sales card at the store, that tracks your purchases. That's just a pure tracking device to track your purchases so that they clearly can see what you like, what you buy, and they can either, like they did to me, took it away. And it might have been because the store wasn't making enough money off of it too. I'm not saying they took it away because of me, but I'm saying when you're aware of what's safe and what's not, you're only allowed to do a certain thing. You're only allowed to do what's safe. What's not safe, you can't do it. You know, I'm spending $8 for a 6-pack of soda, and that's just exactly. It is real world algorithms. Grocery store algorithm, everything's got patterns. You know, y'all don't understand under the Patriot Act what they did. The reason why your receipt at their grocery store is grouped up: grocery, electronics, toys, this. The reason why your receipt is grouped up is because under the Patriot Act, they started tracking sales and purchase patterns. So y'all better wake up and smell the coffee, man, and understand what's really going on. You have to really buy shit. If you really want to be smart, you better just buy shit with no straight cash, with no deals, no sales. Just buy it straight cash, no sales, no card. Because the time you use that card, time you use your debit card, time you use your EBT card, the time you use all that, they tracking your ass down. So be smart, man. And I'm not telling nobody make covert purchases. I'm telling people they're watching everything you're doing. Look, it'd been times. The reason why I don't tell y'all a lot of times what the foods that I eat. Let me tell y'all why I don't. I tell you what to look for and what to not eat. No natural flavors, no calcium carbonate, no calcium phosphate, no bones. Right? I tell you what to not look for, what to do, or what to look for. Right? But the time it was this time where I was drinking these certain drinks. These drinks I like, guava juices I like. And I was buying them. I'm talking about by the caseload. By the caseload. I'm talking about 5 cases. 5 cases, a 24-pack, like 3, 4, 5 cases of the guava juice, 24-pack. Because they were like, at this time, they were like 44 cents a can. It's before inflation. This is about 6 years ago. They were like 44 cents a can, them little Jumex guava juices, right? So I started buying them by the case. I'm talking about because it ain't had no babies in it. So I'm just copping them. My kids love them. We love guava. So boom. Guess what happened? They took them off the shelves. That juice. Took it off the shelf, rebranded it, put natural flavors in it. It was the same brand, but it was the new logo. They put new logo on it and put natural flavors in it and thought I was finna drink it. You thought I was gonna drink that, my nigga? You basically, man, come on, bro. Y'all niggas better wake up, man. This shit is not what you think it is. This shit is custom. This whole shit is custom to us. I'm honestly believing, and I know for a fact, matter of fact, all these cities were custom made to keep us in position. Like illusionary cities. This should be all an illusion. It just give you a bunch of places to spend money and consume. That's it. Not a lot of places to create, not a lot of places to develop yourself, not a lot of places to build yourself up, but they give you a lot of places to consume. That's all you get out here. I love y'all, man. Y'all better wake up. You better smell some coffee and you better wake up. This is the Real Talk Real Shit podcast, man. One of the only places on YouTube where you're going to get this good knowledge, man. This right here live was packed full of it. I got to get off. I'm about to take my kids and go get us some things, man. I'm about to spend my little paycheck, get them some things, man, some shoes or whatever they like type shit. It's time to get my kids some shit, you know. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is you better get your shit together. Yeah, my kid, now we're behind, man. We got to get some shit. I'm just gonna spend my little check I just made. I paid my rent, and I'm just gonna spend my last bit of my check on getting them some shit, you know, because I got everything straight, bills paid, all that. I just gotta whoop. So yeah, y'all better, man. You better stay on top of this shit, man. Don't play with your life, man. Y'all support the movement. $, Cash App, $, Big Bad A, man. Support the movement, man. And this ain't about no motherfucking money, man. Just about the truth. I thank y'all so much for being here. I thank y'all so much for listening. I thank y'all so much for rocking with me, man. Because you could have been anywhere else, man. But you're here with me, man. So I got you. I appreciate you. And I thank you, man. But all this, it's a lot going on, man. You better learn how to get it. You better learn how to work yourself. You better buy what you need. You better stop wasting time. You better stop wasting time. Time waits on no man. Bro, we're going to do that shit tomorrow, bro. We'll do it tomorrow. It's over with. Yeah, we'll do it next week. It's over with. Yeah, I'll get to it, bro. I promise, man, we're going to make that shit tight, bro. It's going to be lit. It's over with. You better do it. You better do it. Ain't no time to play. Ain't no time to play. I got that Autobahn, that disinfectant. That shit says it kills the C virus. That's crazy. But I love y'all, man. Get right. Get right, man. Get right or get left, man. It's not time to play with your life no more, man. It's not time to play with your life no more, man. Y'all better get with it, man. I love y'all. It's your big home, Big Bad A. This is the Real Talk Real Shit podcast, man. Until next time, man. I might be on here later on tonight. If y'all want me to tap in later on tonight, I'll be on here later on.